Welcome to the Varsity Blue Podcast. In this episode, we'll visit the West Virginia-Rutgers game from October 27th, 2007, and apply what we can learn to the Michigan offense. Since he runs a spread, critics have said that Rich Rodriguez's offense cannot work in bad weather. However, since he runs a primarily running spread, he may have more success than a team such as Texas Tech, who runs their own version of the spread. However, since almost every play is run from the shotgun, there may be troubles with the snap in bad weather.
Rodriguez is a little bit drier, a lot happy because the skies are dry. One of the things West Virginia wanted to do was control the tempo. He said with a wet ball and with all of the wind, it's hard to do. He said the drier the ball is for us, the faster we can run our offense. So look for West Virginia to try to pick up the tempo a little bit in the second half.
However, sometimes Rich Rod does run from under center. This includes when he wants to make a change of pace type play or along the goal line. Another time West Virginia went under center was to run trick plays, such as the play action end around or the handoff with the fake end around that they used to set up this play. Let's take a look at the actual end around. The wide receiver comes in motion before the snap, and then, at the snap, there's a fake to Steve Slayton, and then the ball is handed off to Darius Raynaud. For a refresher on how the zone read option works, let's visit our podcast that we posted back in April. The offensive line zone blocks to the play side, and the quarterback and running back reach a mesh point, which looks like this. The quarterback reads the backside defensive end, and if he chases after the running back, the quarterback keeps the ball and runs upfield. However, if the end goes the other way, the quarterback hands the ball off to the running back, who goes for a big gain. Now that we're refreshed on how the zone read option works, let's take a look at how the Scarlet Knights defended it. One thing that Rutgers did was overload the backside of the play to take away the quarterback run. This forces him to hand off the ball to the running back. As long as he makes that handoff, however, and the play is blocked well, it will be impossible for the Rutgers to defend against it. Another tactic that Rutgers used was to allow the defensive end to chase the running back and force the quarterback to keep it, and then blitz from the linebackers or the secondary to get him for a loss. However, as with any defense, there are ways to attack it. To attack the defense that Rutgers was using, play action is one useful tactic. Although this particular example was a play action screen, other types of screen will work when they are blitzing to stop the run. The emphasis is to get the ball to the outside. Let's take a look at another screen play. Although this one is run from the empty set, it would work from a zone read look as well. Again, this play is successful because the defense is concentrated on the inside trying to get to the quarterback, and the ball goes to the outside. The zone read is a quarterback-centric offense, so let's take a look at the things that make Pat White, Rich Rodriguez's quarterback from last year, a special player. First off, he has not only foot speed, but vision, change of direction, and the ability to make cutbacks. The decision-making is the most important factor for a quarterback in this offense.
Brad, you're in such a dilemma with him. So when this guy's running with the ball, until he gets to the line of scrimmage, you're really in the middle of nowhere because you don't know whether he's going to stop and throw the ball, in which he obviously throws well, or he's going to just continue with those legs of his and pick up a first down. This guy is really, really dangerous.
Although Threet isn't nearly the runner that White is, his passing is much more effective. He can throw accurately from the pocket more than 15 yards downfield, which is more than you could say for Pat White. The Rutgers game also gave us a glimpse of what Rich Rodriguez would do if he didn't have Pat White in the backfield. Since the game was a blowout, backup Jarrett Brown was able to enter. Though Brown has neither the skill nor decision-making of Pat White, West Virginia was still successful when he was in the game. However, it is unclear whether Rodriguez's system would be successful with a strictly passing quarterback. Though Threet is expected to be the starting quarterback, true freshman Justin Fagan will also be a factor for Michigan. Though Fagan doesn't have the wheels that White does, he's just as shifty and has a stronger, more accurate arm. However, unlike White, he will not have the opportunity to take a redshirt year. Justin Fagan will need to make some adjustments before he was ready to play in the college game. First and most importantly, he has the passion and knowledge to get in this preparation. His high school didn't technically run the zone read play, as they just blocked the backside defensive end. Therefore, he'll need to learn how to present the ball and pull it out in the option, and he'll need practice reps to be able to read the defensive end. In addition, he'll bring an aspect of vertical passing game that Rich Rodriguez couldn't do with White. He'll also have to adjust to the speed and feinting of college defenses. And finally, the footwork is similar to what he ran in high school. However, he'll have to fine-tune it for the college game. This game can also teach us other things about West Virginia aside from the offense. Most importantly, they were the least penalized team in the Big East.
We haven't had many penalties today. The rain has subsided a little bit right now. West Virginia, the fewest penalties per game in the Big East, and that is their first one of the day.
This game also gave us the opportunity to learn about the rugby punt that Michigan is expected to use this year that is giving Michigan fans nightmares.
He hits this ball, see how the nose is down? Now he's going to hit maybe the back part of the ball, and it goes, and then it starts that forward roll, and you're not going to run up and catch it because it doesn't go very high, number one. And then, and you said it, you got guys fast enough to get down there to catch it.
And you know that little hesitation when he looked like he was going to run just for a split second, those guys got down there that much faster.
Thank you for watching the Varsity Blue podcast. Be sure to tune in next week when we're back on the recruiting trail.